What's Up Food Podcast. Welcome to the What's Up Food Podcast with Felipe Esparza, Rodrigo Torres.
Yeah, man.
We got Johnny Roque. He's back, people. And we have Lisa Esparza here, Emma over there.
Hello.
On the wheels of steel, checking in, doing all the engineering work of 10 people all by herself. What's up? Shout out to her, the unspoken heroes of all things comedy studio network here, where we do our show here instead of a building with an RV inside.
You want to go camping?
That's like having a Walgreens and there's a Chuck E. Cheese inside, and we're asking why we're having a Chuck E. Cheese inside when there's a Pizza Hut across the street.
It's like Joker's Comedy Club.
Yes, Joker's Comedy Club in Richmond.
Yeah, Richland.
Richland, Washington. They have a casino. They have a arcade, fake Chuck E. Cheese, Chuck E. Cheese,
Bowling alley?
and a bowling alley. And stand-up comedy, and right after the stand-up
you,
comedy show,
Dance.
dancing.
I want to own a place like that.
Dude, I don't even know why
All
there's
in
not
one?
any more places like
All
that.
you need is a
around.
warehouse.
I want to have that.
Dude,
I
yeah,
want to do it.
they're coming more like
Old Kmart would have been a perfect
Sure,
spot right
there's
there.
tons of cameras. Look at the IKEA that's empty over there in Burbank.
You know where they need that place? In that ghetto-ass
Put a bowling alley.
mall that we went to by our hotel,
People
remember? In Fresno, that
Oh,
ghetto-ass
hell
mall.
yeah.
Empty, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, there
ready
were
to
like
go.
two malls,
Yeah.
and you went to the more ghetto one, right? And people there was no stores.
Yeah,
right?
they have like an unemployment office inside.
No, I think the Social Security office.
Social Security office.
Yeah.
oh for real?
Yeah.
They're oh shit.
That's where the same day we went over there at night is where we see that big lady sleeping in the donut shop.
Yeah, she was sleeping and she was reading at this.
She had a book right there too on her passage.
She was reading,
I think it was Chaucer, fool.
yes,
Canterbury Tales.
the
I swear I'm not messing.
Sitting reading
For real?
that.
Yeah, dude. She
was
was reading Chaucer, dude.
the age of cholera. Cholera. What's up, man? Shout out to everybody that came out to the Arlington Draft House in D.C. We had an awesome time. A lot of people showed up. Shout out to Brian Cardona, who that guy I met, my first time I met him, I went to the D.C. Improv, and that fool was there. We kicked it, and he's been hanging out ever since. So what's up to him? We got there on the night before, and to my surprise, we had no press the next day, which was cool, because I like to sleep in sometimes. So me and Rodrigo, we went to the Lincoln Memorial like at 11:30 at night,
Yeah.
and there was like
Before
a
midnight.
lot of people just hanging out, and our Lyft driver told us that it's legal to smoke in D.C., and most people smoke right there by the Lincoln Memorial. So when we got there, man, people were just puffing, bro, like we were in the 60s protesting the Vietnam War. And we're just walking around, man, and it was cool, man. It was dark. We saw a bunch of people with the Raider scooters. It looked cool. It was nice, huh?
It was real cool. And then we walked to the Washington Monument and the White House.
And the White
Oh,
House.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're at
dude.
the Lincoln Memorial too, yeah.
Yeah, that's where we started.
Yeah.
7,987 steps.
That's so funny because it's still marijuana is still federally illegal, and
Right.
I mean, are there federal police there who could bust you?
Yeah, but they
I mean, they
didn't.
could bust you,
They
right?
were
Yeah.
they were the nicest
The
police.
federal police
Yeah,
were there.
they
Secret
were-
Service
a,
police.
Not-
there's a
not-
mix of like
Yeah,
state
there,
police,
no, there was
Capitol-
we've seen 3 types.
Yeah, weird.
But they were all super nice, super nice, chill,
Chill.
not all like ready to grab their gun.
But they're walking with M16s,
and you were
though.
smoking.
Oh,
though.
Yeah.
so they're
It was-
prepared.
Wow.
It was I haven't
Yeah.
felt freer like that in a long time.
Yeah, it was the Secret Service Police
Metropolitan
Patrol,
Police.
which they were like, and then the Metropolitan Police. And when we were in D.C., someone on one of the nights, there was a shootout.
The
A
night
guy-
we got there.
The night we got there, there was a shootout in Columbia Heights,
Oh wow.
which is by
5
the
minutes
club.
away.
Like gang shootout or like what?
It looked like a gang shootout.
At first, it
Crazy
was a
person.
mass shooter, and then it came out to be an AR-15 coming out of a vehicle shooting at people.
So it was like
at a house. Yeah,
on
drive-by shooting.
purpose, so it was like
Okay.
intended for somebody.
So now we're gonna
Not that that's
outlaw
better.
AR-15s for drive-bys, not mass shooters though.
Yeah, and it was a nice night, man. But we walked a lot. And then we found I went to the first 7-Eleven without a 7-Eleven sign.
What was
Did
it?
it get-
It was
Nothing?
on our maps, but it didn't have nothing in the front. It was just like if you're walking by a big building with like those little shops.
As
inside.
7-Eleven printed on the door and stickers,
Like a
but not
sticker.
lit
Yeah,
up.
but no big old lit up sign or
Didn't pay
nothing.
for a sign.
Couple vagrants
Oh
outside.
yeah, they didn't want to pay the fee to
Maybe.
put
Was
a
it
sign
new?
up.
It looked new.
Huh.
Yeah, new,
Yeah, maybe
but a
they're
little
waiting.
grimy though. A lot of Canada shoes walking in there, dog.
Yeah, man, and we were starving, by the way.
Hungry, dog.
Man, one of those nights where you gotta find good food at 7-Eleven.
That's sad.
Yeah, so
As a meat eater, do you eat the stuff from 7-Eleven that they make there, like
For
the hot
like
dogs,
salami
and
and
the,
cheese
the
sandwiches.
flautas
I
and
know.
stuff?
He
no,
makes-
I don't
makes
eat
his
none of
own
that
meals.
stuff. What I eat is the egg salad sandwiches. That's what I eat.
Oh, in the
Yeah,
refrigerated section.
yeah, I don't-
But none of the stuff that's
Yo.
behind that
I'm
heated.
good.
kind
Have
of
you ever
that
seen-
pizza. Oh, I've seen
I
Have you
it.
ever
tear
seen
that
those little
up.
taquitos?
Yeah.
No,
I wouldn't touch
The
those.
chick-
No,
things.
not the. We never used to eat that shit. The little taquitos that they have now, they look like old toenails.
Yeah,
right
those
there.
things are gross.
Like, dude, you would probably break a tooth trying to bite into that shit.
oh, some of the one that rolled up.
All the stuff that's back on that grill, that
Yeah.
heated area.
Yeah.
Yeah, like taquitos, the hot dogs.
I ate it
the-
at 7 at AM PM.
We used to mob it up nasty.
At AM PM, man, I would like put 2 burgers in a little bag, man.
Did you ever exterminate those places?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did that. That one on the
multiple
corner
times,
right there
huh?
on Fletcher has roaches, dude.
Oh,
The
shit.
one next to Rick's, across the street
Yeah.
from Rick's.
I
Yeah.
mean, well, all those places right
Dude.
there. I'm gonna name names. They all have roaches.
Home and all that. Yeah.
They all have roaches.
I saw a lizard in one of them, and I told the dude, and he just shrugged.
He was
Well, their
doing
doors
a
are
commercial
open.
for Geico.
It was a
mate.
business lunch.
Hey, fool. Hey, real quick, do you want to tell them about our driver on the way
Yeah, well, I was gonna get you that,
I just hope you didn't forget about it.
bro. Man, we had a lot
horrible,
of we had a
dog.
lot of Lyft drivers, and they were all whack, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
Except the first one, man. But that fool said
Where? In ODC?
in DC,
Okay.
we had an old lady, man, who like Toby's grandma, bro.
Look like her aunt, like his auntie, dog.
And then she got lost. She missed the exit, the same exit twice in a row.
And
And every time she missed it,
First of all, she looks like she needed glasses. She didn't have glasses.
yeah, she needed glasses.
And then she told us, "Don't worry, I'm raised in D.C. I know everything."
you know the little cans of incense,
backways.
the little cans with a little two.
Oh, yeah. I
Didn't have
know
that little
those.
sponge
She
in
had
there?
four
Gross.
of she had 4 of them open
Aw.
in her car.
I would throw up right away.
Oh,
Okay,
dude,
for
it was
real.
making me nauseous.
I can't take that.
She had 4 of them open, by the way, not 2. What 4?
He's all, "What are these little signs for?" And then she takes off the other way, and the map is telling her to go this way. And then she's all, and then she'll say, "Okay." Like laugh, like, "Bitch, we don't have that much time over here. I'm fucking.
You're trying to go
hungry,
to
dog."
the show?
No,
or
I'm
you want
trying
to
food?
go back.
Should go eat
to
before they close on room
Right,
service.
Yeah, okay.
And then she said that oh, so many cones. What do I do?
I thought you were from
You're a Lyft
DC.
driver. Cones, follow the cones.
The map was saying go right, and she would go left because the cones were distracting her. And then the construction on the highway was distracting her, where she pulled off twice on an exit, and then another one she just went all the way around, went back, and then we got back on the same freeway.
She
that
got in
got
the
off
freeway
of.
at 35 miles an hour and just hit it at 40.
Dude, we're about to get slammed by a.
I was
by
I was like, man, please don't let a casino bus kill us right
Oh
now.
my god.
Man, I had an old lady driving me from the place in Devon, just not that far away from our house, like 10 minutes away, and taking me back home because Felipe had the car for something. And I got in there and she was mad at her GPS, and she was like banging on her phone like that's gonna, like it's a TV set or something,
Old
you know, like
refrigerator, huh?
the Fonz with the jukebox. Yeah, she's banging on her phone. This stupid thing, I'm just gonna wing it.
No, don't wing it, please, ma'am.
And I was like, and she was like, "Oh, which way?" And I said, "Just go straight, just straight down here." And you just turn. I'd give her the simplest directions, even though it took a little longer than the freeway. I didn't care, but
I
she
saw-
was like, "Oh, forget it."
I'm just
She
gonna
was this
wing
old
it.
lady.
I even suggested to that old lady, maybe my friend could drive. Oh,
Yes, I can't let no one drive this car. This is my car.
she was wearing a coat like she just came back from church. Like she looked like Mama from that movie, Lady Killers.
Oh wow,
That old.
pickles.
Yeah.
Funny that these people
They call this smell like pickles.
they don't screen them. Where like, okay, all right, your car's adequate. Then they
Right.
they review that or inspect that.
They review your driving.
She been
record,
driving for
but-
12 hours though.
But it looks
No,
like
forget that. She
That's,
said-
that's what she said.
I
I
don't
don't think she
believe her.
was, dog. She was smoking a blunt before she picked us up.
Probably took a nap somewhere.
Yeah,
And
she's
then,
sleeping
That's
in
what all
the
those
car.
fresheners were for. Air
But she
fresheners.
looks like
Maybe.
she needs glasses and she's not gonna wear glasses.
Yeah.
That's what she was
Yeah,
like stubborn
that's
like
the
that.
thing.
They
Like,
know
when
me
you-
without glasses.
When you hit a certain age, like in your
Glasses make you look ugly.
I think in your late 60s or your mid 60s, you have to take a new
Was
driving
she late
test.
60? No 50.
No,
right?
she was pushing 60
But but they don't like
or
if,
early 60s.
if you're not like that age, you don't have to take a retest, and so you could get away with not wearing glasses for a while, even though you start to need more and more, better and better glasses or a higher prescription or whatever her deal is. So they don't check you again. So
She
yeah,
went
she's
in
probably
a.
just,
I never seen anybody.
there's no way to check for that.
Like
That's what
I
I'm
drove
saying.
with Pops, and he
scary.
goes into the freeway with about the same speed, but then he put his gas pedal all the way to the bottom.
That little angel foot, dog.
But I thought I was like, man, you're gonna speed up. I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then on the other night we had a driver. You know, like I knew this driver was gonna come out on the wrong side of the street, so I was gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and walk to the corner. And like, okay, I'll just catch him in the corner. He'll just make a left. He don't gonna make a U-turn.
Go into the parking
It's
lot.
gonna be all right. So I knew he's not gonna be able to find us. So he makes a U-turn to catch us midway when we were walking. So he stops where we're walking. Like nobody told him to stop there, but then he starts complaining. You know, you have to just wait over there. Then make this U-turn.
In Virginia, right here, they'll give you tickets for getting picked up on the side of the road. It's like, dude, you made the illegal U-turn, dog.
Yeah.
We're not driving.
No, he's more worried about picking it up on the side of the road than making those 2 illegal U-turns.
They're not gonna bust us, dude. You're the one that's driving, dog.
They're always bad drivers.
Oh my god, dude, this guy's it's like
Give that
don't
fool 3 stars with attitude.
don't slam my
No
door,
tip.
guy.
Tell that guy when you're back in San Diego.
He was a dick.
I'm back in that San Diego. I'm going to the Humphreys by the Bay,
November 2nd.
November 2nd.
Tickets on sale now.
How about you gotta put your soda back there?
Dude, he was forcing me to put my soda on the side holder of the door. And it's like, dude, all right, it doesn't fit. And then it's now the soda's to the side. Now it's going to drip on your little carpet, dude. It's like, what do you want? It was like, dude, it was like Stalin driving, huh?
Yeah,
It
man.
was a totalitarian.
Man, those guys get way too fucking mad.
He was on the suit and like, it's like, dude, come on, bro. Enough, dude. You're not driving a limo, dog.
Whenever a guy shows up with wearing a suit to drive a lift, I know that he's gonna be a problem.
Taking this too
First of
serious.
all, you're not.
Right away, dog.
Bro, you're still wearing the same suit from the Emmys. Like those kind of person, like they'll pick up people, they'll dress up for the part. Like that. So just say the fool's gonna start at 5. And that's the night of the Emmys. He's gonna wear a tux, bro, the whole night, driving a fucking Hyundai. And if it's a baseball game, he's gonna wear a hat, bro. He's gonna look like he's at the game too. If he's a Trump rally, bro, he's gonna wear a mega hat. You know, he'll blend into whatever is there, dude, and be like that counts.
Yeah, like he's trying to get extra tip money
Yeah.
like that.
Dude, but this fool
He
had
got
an
nothing.
attitude, dog. Let that Misfit song.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Go ahead,
go ahead. No, I had a Lyft driver one time. This was like probably one of the last times I had a Lyft driver by myself, and I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore.
Man.
Because
He's like Johnny Uber Pool.
Well, this guy was just kind of he was just kind of gross. Like he was wearing shorts first of all. Like he was this old white dude, maybe not like
Strip club
mid
shorts?
50s.
I love Pete Rose.
Like old, yeah, like old basketball
OP.
shorts.
Yeah, that's
the
what-
old basketball shorts, not the
The ones that fools wear to strip
not
clubs.
the knee
the
length
fuck,
ones,
they're
the short
driving
ones.
like looking like roller girl.
And he's sitting there. No, his legs are all wide open. I'm behind, I'm behind the passenger seat in the back seat, and I just see him like he's, doing the man spread. His legs are all wide while he's driving, and
on
he's
a horse?
leaning. He's leaning like halfway over this way, driving like this. And I was just like, this guy is creepy. And his shorts reminded me of some dude at a barbecue one time when I was young, and he had his legs open and those shorts on. He didn't have any underwear, and it was gross. And I saw his penis. And
He was a bus
just
driver.
Oh,
That happened to me at
Nasty.
Hometown Buffet
What?
one time, but I just seen a sack of balls.
hometown buffet.
Yeah, and you can,
Surprise nutsack is never good, man.
he was wearing those coach shorts.
Never,
those,
man.
Those softball shorts, those coach softball
I'm sorry,
shorts.
man. I don't care how good looking you are. Surprise clit, surprise
Oh.
nutsack is never good,
Oh.
man.
My mom never complains, dog. She didn't say nothing. She walked up, talked to the manager. They escorted
touched him, huh?
They escorted that fool out, dog.
Oh, she told that fool?
Yeah, she told on that
He
fool.
just pulled it out, or it was
No,
there?
he was sitting there all fat and gross, dog.
Oh.
Yeah, he looked like he weighed 400 pounds. It was like Joey Diaz at his biggest. You know what I'm saying? Here's the nutsack cocksucker. I was about to show him the Cuban egg roll and they kicked me out.
Yeah, man. I remember like going to birthday
fucking
parties and
gross,
seeing
bro.
like fat marranos, bro, like full wearing their like golf shorts.
Cover yourself
And then
up.
like the ball is like
Ugh.
creeping out like a sore thumb, bro.
Oh, it's
It's like
sad.
saying hello my baby, hello my
Oh,
darling.
dude. And you can tell it's that one part that they never washed, so it's all like lizard skin now.
It looks all fucking like a raisin and
Yeah.
shit.
Nutsack attack.
Yeah.
Rico Sanchez.
But that's gross, though. But nobody, dude, just cover up, dude. Damn.
Yeah, man, I don't know how the players played back in the day with little ass shorts, bro.
They had a
tape.
jock strap and another set of
Oh, yeah,
underwears. underneath,
jock
so, you know what I
straps.
mean, brothers had to probably tie it back. You know?
What's up, fool? This Friday, I'm gonna be in El Paso, Texas, with Rodrigo Torres. Who else is coming?
Oh, I'll be there.
Johnny Roque will be there, I guess, and Toby Hicks.
Oh, and Toby Hicks.
So Toby Hicks coming too?
I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know who's coming. So that's why.
Is Toby Hicks coming? Okay, yeah, I'll be there.
I was telling this fool, I was all right, dog. Try vegan taco, dog. I don't eat before I go. And then I told him like,
Ultra part of the people who don't eat before they do their set and do the same set.
but it's like I was talking to Johnny and it's just like just try it. Eat one. It's not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
But he's all over here trying to feed me food that's cold. So he's treating you like your mama. But I
Not
was
new.
I just eat it, dog. It's not gonna kill you, dog. You know what I mean? Just eat it. Just try it. Who cares? You'll shit it out.
New
You're afraid to eat
experience.
it, man.
What's up,
What
brother?
up?
How you doing?
What's up, Pope?
How's your brother?
How are you guys?
Yeah, dude. We were like, come on, dog. But that's one fool. Like Toby's one of those fools that probably like went 3 days without eating, dog.
I'm gonna bring another taco, bro. You have to try it. You're gonna eat till you ain't going numb. How about that?
But there's fools out there that like can go all day without eating shit. I can't do. I get headaches, dog. I start getting light.
Well, I went to go do the. Check me out. I don't know if this week is gonna come out, but I'm gonna be on Par 106 with Nick Cannon. I'm gonna be on the cruise show in the morning. I'm gonna be on the Big Boys Neighborhood. Next week I'm gonna do Kevin and Bean before Bean leaves. But I was on I was on Nick Cannon show, and we talked after the show, and I started talking about comedy because that fool started in San Diego. Like he knows San Diego. Like he knew Moondoggies. I always throw in the rooms, bro. Like when people say I started somewhere, and I know they're like at the age where they've been doing comedy at least 20 years, and I ask, I test them, bro. What'd you start at?
Yeah.
Because you know the rooms that you started off, right?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
ain't there no more. But you know who was there at the time, right?
Yeah.
And like if a new comic comes in, yeah, man, I remember I was hanging out with Johnny and lying motherfucker. You're in Texas, bro, crying.
You was shaking.
So that fool said that he said that he told me that his mom used to date that dude Doc that used to run the backstage room.
Really, dog?
Yeah, he goes, yeah, man. My mom was dating Doc, and I go, yeah, Toby Hicks homie. Yeah, Toby Hicks. Yeah, man, he got locked up, then got out. He goes, that was supposed to be my sitcom. I said, what? I'm a comedy promoter. I had a friend who had a roommate. I'm dating a guy with a roommate who's locked up who comes out.
Really?
So Toby Hicks was part of his character.
Sitcom
idea and Doc.
based on his life.
Like when he first started, bro, it was like a little, before all that, that was, he had a pitch ready, you know. Nick was ahead of the game, bro. Like
Shit.
He had like somebody helping him, you know, like this was gonna be my pitch. Amazing, huh?
Yeah, he came in ready.
But think about it, bro. And I hit up Toby Hicks. Oh, that's true. Tell him I said what's up.
Relative.
So Nick Cannon was there when he went to prison and came for those credit cards, probably.
How old was Nick at that time?
A child, probably like 13, 15,
Wow.
Super
16 years old, like Chepo.
Jeez.
But he went a different route.
Chepa old now.
He went to the stratosphere.
What's up, fool, to everybody who's watching us live? Momo, Rico, Jesse, Francisco, Jesse again, Moses, Frank Avila. Sorry, there's no tortillas. Omar Gonzalez, Gustavo, and everybody. Aaron Freeman, LTG Tuburon, Fantoma 619,
People.
E-Rock 903, Christopher England. Sorry you missed us so at the Antelope Valley, but you know what, bro? We'll be back, dog. Don't get scared.
People. That word tiburon. You know that Hyundai had a car called Tiburon, right?
Yeah.
But you know how fucking
Dual
like
engine.
but how ghetto people check like Latinos that try to be all like uppity and shit. Oh yeah, I'm right here with my Tiburon.
Yeah.
And there's a little gangster chick. She's like, Dick, that's a tiburon, man.
That's a shark,
And then,
coach.
yeah, that fool's all. Oh, I didn't know how to say it right.
There was an old SNL sketch about like
was
that,
hilarious,
and it was
dude.
like every time they would say a cornado, you know, they would like they would speak with just an American accent.
Jimmy
but every
Smith
time
was a guest.
Jimmy Smith, yes, it was a Jimmy Smith.
Who Jimmy
episode,
Smith had another fucking show, bro. on
a
CBS.
law show,
Yeah,
right?
law
another
show.
law show.
He can't play my dad now on my show.
You can pull 2 jobs.
I didn't know you were thinking of him for your dad.
Well,
That's a good
he has
show.
height,
Yeah, that's true. You need a tall guy.
and he's mean. And you already played a Mexican in Sons of Anarchy, right?
Yeah, in Mi
Oh,
Familia.
that's right.
You know what's funny? Man? What was the strip bar car? Diosas. Diosas, right? Was the name of his strip bar in fucking Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, I
And
don't
Jimmy
know.
Smith.
I don't
It
know.
was called
Goddesses.
Diosa. And this is a Diosa in El Paso. Yeah, man.
And
You know,
What's that scandalous one we went to that one time?
huh?
Where that fool had that big ass coke rock, and they wanted to party the
Oh,
old staff
shit,
of the
pause.
old staff of the comic strip.
Well, that was at a strip bar. And the guy
Yeah,
had a co-
but he pulled out, and then we went to that house after, and he had that big ass rock.
it was probably
Like Joe Diaz, you look at it twice, it gets bigger.
It was probably
Boom.
that. It was there was two of them, but
What was that name?
Yeah,
you
was
bring your
called,
burritos and you
Big
bring your
Ass
own
Rock.
beer.
Did it have like?
that's funny, bro. Only in Texas, babe. In Texas, the strip bars that are
2001.
BYOB.
Yeah.
you could bring an ice chest full of beer and not buy
God.
shit.
It was
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Those
dude.
women suffer there, man.
Oh, they're so
They
mean.
can't even make no money buying drinks.
how can you control whether somebody gets too drunk? Because you
stab 'em.
can't cut them out. You have to kick them out.
Everyone
I
You
has
know
guess, huh?
what? You look over there at that fucking bandito and you settle down.
Yeah. that was one of those places.
No
where
lie. I ain't gonna
get
stop
stomped-
it.
Like that.
No lie.
You'll get stomped out right
You
there.
get stomped out. They know to come correct. Even the Asian people and the Middle Eastern people, they were like, alrighty. Don't fuck up the cash flow. That was it.
And that place ain't around anymore, huh?
No, it was called Prince Machiavelli.
Oh, yeah.
Or Prince-
Machiavelli.
Yeah.
But there was like
Machiavelli.
there was like gordas there. We call them Prince Matching Valleys. Right there, a guy will come in like at noon or at midnight and bring burritos. But they were-
Yeah, dude.
You're like, oh, man, sorry, I can't give you a lap dance. I'm waiting for the burrito lady. What's up? We have a guest here, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Joseph Lucero.
Thank you,
No
man.
relation to my niece, Michelle Lucero, who lives in Boyle Heights, right?
Lives in
Hey,
East LA.
man. I'm finding
East
a lot of
LA.
Luceros out here, man. It's
They all
beautiful
come out,
thing.
bro. You watch Frank Lucero gonna hit us up.
I had my cousin on, dog.
Are you from LA?
No, actually, I'm from San Diego, so it's
Oh,
kind of
that's
nice
right,
to hear
that's
you
right.
talk about Nick. You know what I mean? So I've been keeping an eye on him for years, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which
We don't
Nick?
know Cannon. We don't know each other personally.
Yeah,
But,
what part of San Diego?
I went that other way. I've been locked up my whole life. So,
What part of San Diego?
Southeast San Diego.
Cause we had a guy that was on our show. He was from the Otay neighborhood.
Okay, I'm right next to him. I was born in Logan Heights area. I grew up in Golden Hills and moved all the way around. You know.
Where did Frog grew up?
Chula Vista.
Yeah, Chula Vista.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, cause we had another guy in the podcast. He from Chula. We had another guy from San Diego, bro.
They're all criminals.
Yeah.
No.
And even Toby Hicks.
Even Toby, he was
he
a
was
criminal
from where?
too.
El Cajon?
I think
Cajon
so.
Drive.
Yeah, yeah.
a little outside the city.
Where
Yeah,
the Bloods be
yeah.
at.
No, I was out there in El Cajon for a long time.
So you're over there, Logan, like Chicano Park?
Chicano Park.
Yeah.
My whole family's from Logan Heights. Then I got primos. They were from Sherman. My older brother was from McCannell, 69th Street. So it was spread out, man. We were my pops was putting in work, man. I mean, the babies and the hood. So you know how it is, man.
Yeah, man. Gets
So
tied
you
in
started.
sometimes.
You grew up in San Diego, and when did you when did you got locked up? Did some time?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I grew up in San Diego, man, but I grew up in the system. I was born in San Diego. My mother's blonde hair, blue eyes. My pops from Zacatecas.
My
and-
primo dog.
And it's crazy because in the 70s, from what I understood, my pops sold heroin to my mom's. That's how they connected.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And they fell in love and had me. And then they split apart. But back then I was like, well, why'd you marry a white woman? And I asked my mom, why'd you hook up with a Mexican? You know what I mean? And my pops told me straight out. She was like, because ain't nobody pulling a white lady over with dope in the car because they don't think she got dope in the car.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was
She
like,
was a
those
tool.
little
business,
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
it's
You know what I
a-
mean?
It's a transaction.
So, I mean, it
Got
fits.
me a little surfer girl.
Hey, that's the way I looked at it. And for me, I mean, all walks of life are beautiful, but I've always loved Latinas, man. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
It's just me, man.
Here we go, man. That guy corrected us. Jaguars, bro.
Jaguar. Oh, the club.
Yeah.
It's not around anymore, huh?
I don't even know.
No.
Did they have pillars? Did they have like Greek pillars in front
I
of
don't
it?
remember, bro. I was
okay.
there-
This was going on to ancient Greece over here.
That's the play. Were you there with Paul Rodriguez, right?
No, I wasn't there
Oh,
at that
no.
time. That was another one that's not around anymore.
How could they close with some?
They were too good, dog. What's
The
your
military was there.
Oh, dude, remember, it had a lot of those fools,
Yeah.
dog.
Fort Bliss.
That's
Bro,
a place right there.
I was trying to find funny stories in El Paso. Like because you always find funny stories wherever you go, and I saw right there, man dies at Red Parrot Strip Bar in El Paso. And I said, how the fuck did he die? And I went over there, bro. He was like 79 years old. died getting a lap dance.
Oh.
Wow.
Like the third girl realized after she checked his wallet that he was dead, bro.
After she checked his wallet, right?
Like he died at a strip bar. And I was thinking about, I can't make a joke about that. It's fucking sad.
No, he stiffened up. It's just.
Who's this stiff? I don't know. There's so many.
What movie was that? Was that Colors?
No, bro,
When what's his name got shot, and he was like, if I want to go like that.
It was Colors,
It
bro.
was Colors, huh?
With my hind on one hand and my cuete in the other hand.
Yeah.
Cuete, dog.
That's a flashback right there.
You already gangbanging when that movie came out? You were locked up and you saw it in YA.
No, I was gangbanging
wait.
at that time.
Yeah, talk about how you grew up in the system, because you said
I was arrested. I was arrested at 9. Man, was the first time I was
Ooh.
arrested. Man, I didn't stop. You know,
What were you doing at 9?
I stole weed from my mom's pantry, but then these older cats from Lomas, they needed a youngster to climb through a window, so I burglarized the house, not knowing I was burglarizing the house.
Your house?
No, not my house.
Oh.
I don't even know who it was, but I climbed through the window and they opened up the garage, and I ended up getting one of those little fucking ATC.
Oh, man.
Those little
They're
before they were
badasses.
even now.
Yeah.
You had to be rich to have that shit.
Yeah,
right?
3-wheeler.
Yeah, so I thought I was the shit until I was riding down the street and the cops pulled me over, and I'm not. I don't know what the fuck. I didn't know I stole it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how stupid it sounds. But I ended up going to juvenile hall, 2801 Meadow Lark Drive, man.
At
First
9
time
years
ever.
old?
At
Like
9 years old.
they didn't like give you like, oh, man.
benefit of the
yeah.
doubt.
Well, see, they would have let me go to my parents, but you know, if you go to my house was a shooting gallery. You know what I'm saying? My mother was strung on heroin. My father was strung on
no one
heroin.
stepped up like white people do it, man. It's going to mess up his life.
So they didn't.
I
Put,
know,
so
no
they
one
didn't
did
put
that.
you in. Well, he had nobody. Who else does he have?
Well, it
So you-
depends on the cop. It depends who they're pulling over, dog.
True that.
Numbers.
My family was well known in that small area, so
they knew.
Yeah, they
They
knew
were
exactly where I
grabbing.
was. They knew
Yeah.
exactly where to take, and they were like, "We're not going to take him back." And actually, I didn't want him to take me back because then it would have been my fault if they raided the pad, right? And then it's my family.
You're already smart to all that
Well,
shit.
yeah,
back
because
then.
it's your parents. You don't want your
Your
parents to be
environment.
locked up. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're by yourself. You get into fucking foster homes and shit.
You blow up a whole nother pedal, right?
Dude, even though my mom was strung out, that was my mama. Could nobody tell me no different? You spoke bad about her. That was my love of my life. You know what I mean? Like, she was there, strung out. I came first, well, second to the drugs. But, addiction is one thing. And, you grow up with that emptiness. So I found it on the streets. You know what I'm saying?
So you were locked up at 9 years old. How long were you locked up for?
Oh, just a couple of days they released me, but it was back to back to back.
What was it like in there at 9?
At 9, I was scared. I was crying like a little bitch.
But there was a lot of older kids, right? 17, 16 years
Oh,
old.
fuck yeah, man. Walked in.
Were there kids younger than you?
There's kids. There was probably like 2 or 3 kids. I don't really remember. I'm 42 now. Bro,
Yeah.
This Saturday. So
But back then also, man, if your house was raided, and they arrested everybody, the kids went to juvenile hall automatically.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But there was
CPS, all
no...
that shit.
What about foster care? They
No,
don't
no,
even
no,
consider
no.
foster care with
No,
the
no,
home
no.
situation.
I went to a place
Not
called
that foster care is
it was in
great all the
Hillcrest.
time, but
Well, no,
still.
I went to Hillcrest for a day, and none of my tias, nobody wanted me, man. Nobody wanted me. My mom was the black sheep. On my Latino side, they hated my mom because she was güera. You know what I mean? But then again, my abuela used to say, don't fucking speak to him in Spanish because when he gets older, he'll have a better chance of getting a fucking job. Well, that backfired on me. You know what I'm saying? Because now you get paid more. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened with me, right? But, life is life. I'm blessed to go through the shit that I went through because look where I'm at now. Felipe Esparza podcast.
The What's Up Food podcast, bro. Right here, you
What's
don't need an
Up Food
accent.
Podcast. Yes, sir.
You don't
So,
need an accent.
you were locked up at 9, and you got hooked on heroin?
No.
not that.
No. That was my parents. I hated heroin. I hated heroin. I became an
I got hooked
alcoholic
on
though.
penicillin. I'm
Yeah,
diabetic.
actually, I took penicillin for like 15 years. I was hit by a car 2 times, crushed at one, ran over my stomach, my spleen was removed.
Damn.
Second time I got hit, my head was ripped off.
With the
some
power
crazy-
inside.
Yeah, it was, maybe my mom wasn't watching me when I ran across the motherfucking street at 4, but hey.
Well, you're like the Terminator, dog.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
It's one of those things as you get older, you're told, you know what I'm saying, there's a reason you're still alive.
Growing up, nobody said, watch my kid.
Yeah.
So go
Look
out and
both
play.
ways.
Yeah, they were like, go. But,
They
back
don't
then,
remember
You were
when
lucky to be
come
alive.
home.
the streets were
You
cool
were
back
lucky to be
then.
alive because growing up as a kid, you're like the little boy who survived, bro. Like when people were wondering shit, I wonder what happened to Joseph. you
Well,
know?
we were just talking about that.
Whatever happened to him, he's alive.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
there's
you-
this little
so
boy that
nobody- Go ahead.
Oh, no, there's a little boy that I grew up with in Section 8 housing in Colorado, and his name was Harley, and his mom was a biker chick, and she
No
had 3
teethus.
kids, but this kid was the youngest. He was like a year, walked around in cowboy boots and a diaper, and that's it. His name was
Tight.
Harley, and his mom's name was Barbara, and I
Last
would
name
love to know
Honda.
what happened to this kid, because he just walked around the apartment complex in the courtyard and everything, and he never went home until I guess at night she'd come to look for the kids, but she was messed up and stuff.
When I was a little boy, there was a lot of little traviesos, bro. That you don't know who they were
And
with.
they're just hanging out.
Or the
to
mom was
group.
partying all the time.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, he's right, bro. The streets will watch out for you, but you know, there's so much the streets could do, bro. You know,
Yeah.
it's 5 a.m. There's a lot of perverts out there. So there was a little boy, you know, he ended up drowning in a pool while his mom was partying, and everybody was partying, bro. And a grown woman ended up drowning too, and everybody was partying. It's just like when you're in the hood, bro. Like it's just crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Especially in a bad neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
There's so much drugs and
For me, it was
Yeah.
cool. I mean, shit. I had two dreams. I wanted to fucking work at the San Diego Zoo, play professional football. San Diego Zoo, because ain't no animals told me I was stupid. They never showed me nothing but love. I could push the dog away and it would come back. So I was known through the hood on a skateboard. Oh, here comes. They called me Dirt Rock because I was a dirty little motherfucker because they didn't wash me, right? You know what I'm saying? It was the truth, right? So the homies called me Dirt Rock, and I was young. I used to just be on the skateboard, pulled by the dogs. My favorite dog, his name was Bear. And the motherfucker used to go to jail more than me because he never had his tag on. So my mom used to always have to go to the fucking
and pick him
the
up?
pound and pick him up. But he was my best friend. He had one fucking nut. He was part chow, part fucking German Shepherd. And all the homies
Big
from
ass
Lomas,
dog.
all the homies from Lomas, they all had pit bulls and shit. So they would clown me when I rolled up. What's that chow right there? I'd be like, my chow fucked that dog. And one day my chow got into it with a pit bull and he fucked him up, bro. I didn't know them chows were
Chow
that bad.
Chows
baby,
are
dog.
very
So then the
dogs.
homies were on me like, "Oh, we're gonna kill your dog," and I'm crying, "No, don't fucking kill my dog. Let's go," you know, and get up out of there real quick.
Yeah, chows can be aggressive too.
That was probably my
Little
favorite.
purple
favorite
tongue
dog.
and shit.
Yeah, purple. I love that purple tongue with fucking spots on it. It was like my own little fucking polka dot dog and shit.
Motherfuckers are mean, dog.
Yeah.
when you get into like movies and all that, rapping or whatever.
I did.
Like, did you always want to be in movies?
Well, wait,
Was that
I
bullet
always
point?
wanted to be in movies, man. When I was a kid, man, that was my escape. You know what I mean? I could get lost in TV. You know what I mean? Because in the house, it was fucked, bro. You know what I mean? It was the home, right? But it was still fucked. You know what I mean? Like nobody. I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be like Ricky Shoulder, homie. I wanted to be
Hell yeah.
Silver
big
spoons,
time,
dog.
bro.
Didn't
Me
we
too,
all?
bro.
I
want
wanted
a
to be
little
on the
train.
fucking
Wanna ride
train in my
that
house and
train,
shit, bro.
yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. I wanted to, you know what I mean? Silver spoons, fucking back to life. Like that was what I
Different
wanted.
strokes.
Different strokes, brother. Hell yeah.
Yeah, all those shows are about millionaires and rich people back then. Remember
want
that?
to chill with-
Everybody on TV
I want
was
to
rich.
chill with
Think about it.
Blair, bro.
They're right there.
Until Good Times, I never saw, or All in the Family, I never saw like lower class poor people. Like
I want to go bike riding
On
with
TV.
Blair from Facts of Life.
There you,
With rich people, everything is possible.
anything's possible. Yeah, true that. True
Money
that.
opens
Yeah,
doors.
No doubt.
So you said you were locked up most of your life.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
when did that first happen, or was it a long sentence or a bunch of different like in and out?
It was a
or-
bunch of different sentences. I found myself in the gang and just acting out, and I found just that camaraderie and love that I wasn't getting at home. And I tried to be all I could be. I wanted to be that man. You know what I'm saying?
That brotherhood.
Yes, and it was a different, that work belief system just took me over, and I was willing to do the rest of my life for it. Man, I was really, sad to think about it now, but it's made me who I am today, and I'm very grateful for that. You know what I mean? But man, it was a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of fucking abandonment. Just, I wish it didn't go through,
Yeah.
but I respect what it did. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's put me on the path
It's like
now.
a lot of isolation that you had to grow up into.
Yeah, and then like fuck, man, I got PTSD. They say, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I used to be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't have PTSD. I never fought for this country. That's disrespect to the armed forces for you to tell me that.
They
They
ain't
were
the
like,
only
nah.
ones to have it.
I think
And
every
they-
person who grew up in the hood, seeing the violence that you saw and you guys experience at a young age, I think all you guys have PTSD in different forms, and it manifests itself in alcoholism and drug addiction and abuse at home. It's the same sort of situation, but you don't get any treatment. You never got any therapy after you saw your friend get killed, right? Like,
No.
nothing. You just stuff it down
Just smoke
inside.
crack.
later
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you couldn't handle the memories.
That's
you
me.
know?
I drink it away, bro. I would
Yeah.
fucking drink it away. I was the best drunk driver. I was the designated drunk driver. I hate to say that, but it was.
I remember that
fucking
word.
true. I was the designated drunk driver.
drunk
homie.
She was like, I drive better when I'm loaded,
There's
dog.
always
Hey,
one.
real shit, real
Motherfuckers
shit.
out there having PTSD from scary movies, dog.
Fuck yeah.
Rodrigo over here with an STD.
Yeah.
I've never had one, dude.
Lucky
Your
that
lip.
one.
What? No, I know what
You're lit, dog.
Cold sore. You had a cold sore last time. That's an STD.
Huh? That's not an
STI.
Yes, it is.
No,
it's
it's
an
not.
infection.
It comes from herpes.
Yeah, but it's not an STD.
It's from kissing other people.
Ew.
It's from you can get it from drinking from other people too.
The other person had STD. You had the TD.
That's
Yeah.
not an STD.
You had one of the letters.
If you have that outbreak and you give somebody oral sex, you can give them an STD. That could be a
Say it again?
genital. If you have oral sex with somebody and you have an outbreak, or they have an outbreak and they're giving you oral sex, you can get
Anybody that
genital
lets you
version
give
of
you
herpes.
head with
Wow.
a little
From that.
bump on your lip is
Yeah.
scandalous.
If you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
an
hell yeah.
outbreak.
You'd be like, oh shit, pause.
But
Better
they're the
bust out
best
the
ones.
fifi.
But you can't.
Bust out the fifi.
I thought it was a lip ring. An infected lip ring.
Yeah, that's always. So what you said they
Shout out
told
to
you you had
Martin.
PTSD and
Rizzo.
all that stuff, right?
I'm sorry.
You said they told you had PTSD and
Yeah, this is. I mean, before they told me I was. Oh, you have to be a drug addict for all the crimes that I committed. Oh, you must be a drug addict. That's what I always just say. So they always want to put you through substance abuse. So I fucking
Profiling.
became a substance abuse counselor while I was a gang member, homie, because I went through all the fucking programs and every place I was locked up. So it just educated me on the shit. But I didn't use dope. I smoked weed and fucking drank. But I was a bad alcoholic, but
You
functioning.
never use cocaine and all that stuff?
Oh, I've tried cocaine, crystal, slammed heroin.
What was your
I've
favorite
tried
choice?
everything.
Alcohol, right?
Alcohol. Alcohol
Me
is the
too.
one that I felt I've just still to this day. If it was anything, it'd
You
be
sober
alcohol.
now?
Yes.
Me too.
Sober
Like
than Mile
I
2015.
was doing an interview and I was like, no man, I don't crave crack, heroin, none of those drugs, unless I have a beer.
Yeah.
Like if I have one beer,
I need some coke.
I make. But it's funny. You ever go through this? Like I always talk about this, but just say when you know you're gonna. You've been on and off the wagon, right? But this time you're
Yes.
sober.
This is the
Have
first
this-
time I've been sober for this long.
Cause I remember, man, like the day that I fell off the wagon, everything was lined up perfect for me.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Cause before I drank, I knew that guy already had dope.
Yep. Yep. No, I know what you
All right.
mean. Hell yeah.
And then I did something like I told somebody I wasn't gonna come home, or I just let my ride leave. I'm just staying here, bro.
I'm
Are
marinating
you
here all
sure you're
fucking
gonna stay
night.
here, bro? I am positive
Oh, cool.
that I'm gonna stay here.
I'm gonna get lit
You know,
all night.
I'm gonna have a beer, make friends with that guy, and then I'm gonna make friends wherever that guy came from, and I'm gonna stay wherever that guy came from. And that always how it happened, man. I ended up drinking, and I go party with that guy that only has one bump. Then he take me to the stuff where he got it, and then I stay at the other place. So they kick me out or jump me.
Yeah. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's free dope all night.
It starts off real good because you're paying for it, right?
Yeah.
But then after a while, then you become a resident there.
Well, then the fucking sun comes up and you're like, what
That's the
fuck? You
worst,
start to
man.
come down, the feet get cold. You're like, what the fuck's going on now?
And then you're up. I remember being up for 5 days, bro. And
Yeah.
like, by the 6th day, bro, you don't know what's going on. You don't know time no more.
That's had to have been in the 90s, though.
Yeah, man. No, it was 2000s.
2000.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. I remember like if I'll leave a bottle here, and then an hour later, I come back and it's not there, and I think it's an hour later, but it's been a day.
Fuck.
That's how.
Just on a lost
On
one.
a good one,
On a
on a
sick
good one, bro.
But see,
Like-
that's how he is, though. He's always a binge user.
Yeah.
He wasn't a chronic user like people he had hung out
Doggy
with.
points.
But yeah, he was binge. So you'd binge for like 3 months at a time, and then he'd sober up for a while.
Now,
And
it's funny you say that because that's what my doctor told me. And he was like, what you're doing is you work out fucking Monday through Friday, and then Friday through fucking Monday, I'm getting smashed, like beyond
Yeah.
smashed, and then I'm shocking the shit out of my heart. He was like, you're better off drinking every fucking day than fucking binge drinking because you're going to blow your heart up. And I thought I was doing great. I was like, I'm cool. I don't
Me
fucking-
too. I thought that I'm not like these losers. I don't do it every day.
Yeah, exactly, homie.
But you do
exactly.
enough in that short amount of time.
Fuck yeah,
to
I'm a
fucking kill
lifetime.
yourself.
Yeah, you're
I knew-
fucking
I knew I was doing
central
bad
nervous
when-
system, all that shit.
I knew I was doing bad when the person who does it every day of his life and live a normal day called me an enabler.
Called you an enabler.
Yeah, bro, you show up right here, bro, and you fuck up my whole shit, bro.
Because you make him party
Yeah.
harder than he usually parties.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
just party every day and do my paintings and then sell them and panhandle. But when you're here, you just want to go hardcore,
Yeah,
bro,
you're
5 days
extreme.
straight.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you can't have one
I
drink.
like to
you
do
have a
everything to the
case.
fullest.
Like,
Yeah.
If I rode bikes, I'm going to try to jump the biggest ramp.
I was talking, dude. Last night I was talking to my mom. And we had the rap party for the Mayans MC second season, and I was on the way home. I was telling my mom everything from gangbanging to fucking drinking to even sobriety to now being an actor. You want to be the fucking best because.
You throw yourself in 100%.
Well, yeah, because I'm a fucking failure most of the time if I don't. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
Like I self-sabotage big time, and that can't happen this time because I got 3 kids, 3 beautiful fucking kids.
Oh, okay.
And a family that depends on me, that I'm trying to be a better man, and I still fuck that up one day at a time. You know what I mean? But
We all
it's
do.
a beautiful thing, man. Like right now, the old lady's fucking pissed at me, but hey, and
You're
it's,
married?
and it's my no, I'm not married, but it's the mother of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Whom I still love to death. But it is what it is.
How old are your
I'm
kids?
learning. My son just graduated college. Joseph Lucero, 21, with a communications degree. My 10-year-old daughter Brooklyn and my 4-year-old daughter Evelyn.
Same woman?
That's my life. Yeah, same woman. Same woman.
Awesome, bro. Mine are scattered, bro.
I'm lucky. Yeah, this is live. Fuck it. I'm lucky they're not
I
scattered.
think he's my son.
Well, shit,
Put a
man.
little mole on this fool.
Hey, you kind of look like him,
My
homie.
third cousin right here.
Oh, man.
Ora. You're not Lucero, are you? You're not Lucero.
It's a good motherfucker, bro. With this fool's like, oh, that's your brother, huh? That's your cousin, huh?
For real, man.
It's
Like,
like like how black people used to get,
Yeah.
all brothers.
Yeah,
look
that's
the
my
same.
yeah,
Now
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
well, I
That's
know
all
we look
essays,
alike.
yeah.
Like we were a little big, you know.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, he must be fat. They must be brothers.
dude, even before though.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck yeah.
Come on, man.
Even Willie, when I was Willie, that's your brother. Come on, do I have an eye like that? Nah, just kidding.
Only eye comes out when he drinks, dog.
Shout out to Martin Moreno, bro. Killed it last week.
Yeah, man.
You know what, eh?
That's right.
San Diego, man. So you grew up in the 90s?
I was born in '77, so I grew up in the '80s and the '90s, but I was locked up most of the '90s, man.
For what? Criminal stuff?
Yeah, a bunch of shit.
Stuff, of course, criminal stuff.
Criminal shit.
know,
Not for
but-
being Mexican, they just locked me up, right? You know what I mean?
Not paying taxes, you know?
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, there was
Cheating on
that
taxes?
that gang life, homie. I wanted to be the best, you know. I hated getting locked up, but in order to be the best, everybody say, "Oh, I never got caught." Well, I always fucking got caught.
Yeah.
And I'm an athletic motherfucker. I just never ran. I was like, fuck it, you know what I mean? Like, stupid shit. But from California Youth Authority to prison, I've been home almost 17 years now. I came home April 8, 2003. Started working for Homeboy Industries with Father Greg Boyle, and ever since then, man, I'm just trying to give back, man. Trying to put self.
Where did you start, boy? What job did you start at Homeboy? Bakery?
Father Greg walked me straight in and became the office manager right there on 1916 East First Street.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
Yeah, Father Greg helped him before Homeboy existed.
Well, that's when I found. That's when I found. We met years ago, and that's when I found
Where?
out. In the office, I think it was in like 2003.
Was that the one where
2004, right when I
that
came home.
Vietnamese guy was working in the front, Hung?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
fucking the other fool. No, not Hong. Fucking
Duck?
Duck.
And what was the cuates from
East
LA?
LA. Yeah, I
fucking
know
Gus.
him.
Yes.
Little Gus. Wow. I grew up. My elementary school was all with Gus's older brothers, his older family.
Okay.
Manny and all those guys from
Yeah.
East LA Dukes. Because East LA Dukes, when Gus was in it, East LA Dukes before like I would say like the kids who are 50 now or hitting 50 or they're hitting 47 years old, they're not kids no more. But those guys were fucking athletic, bro.
Yeah.
Like they would play. I don't know if your neighborhood was like that, but these guys would play football against other neighborhoods, and then after they stopped playing sports, they just shot each other instead. But they would play baseball against each other, football against each other, whatever sport it was. And East LA Dukes, man, I remember, man, those guys were drinking when they were elementary, dog.
Damn.
Like they were playing football, they were playing junior high school, and they were already drinking. Like there's photos of those guys on Facebook, and they're there with baseball bats and like a case of beer, a Budweiser, and they're like none of them are 17 years old.
That's crazy. That's
Already had a mustache and shit.
Yeah, bro. Some of them. There's a guy named Andy Llamas. What?
It's my agent. Can I answer this?
Your bro.
Yeah, go
Put it on speaker.
It's Joseph.
Yeah, we got a part for you with Kevin Hart
Hey,
after
Zeke,
he's
how
well.
Get here now, audition. It's a cold read.
I want you to play the zigzag man. Sid Haig died. You look just like him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Sid Haig.
R.I.P. to Sid Haig.
He was 80 years old.
See, that's
Oh, yeah.
that's the embodiment of work I want, where you've been around forever, and,
Yes,
and, and people of all genres remember who you are.
Right.
Like I remember
They-
who he is.
Each person remembers a little piece
A
of
little
your
piece.
career. Yeah.
Give me the chills. See,
You have
Yeah,
actual
for real.
give me the
Over there.
chills. We're just talking about because we just said I'm trying to imitate your age. Yeah, we got a job for you. You're gonna play a Sid Haig's story. You know Sid Haig.
Hayes, no.
He's the guy within that movie, The Hills Have Eyes.
He's in a lot of horror
He's done
movies.
all the Rob Zombie movies. He's
Oh
done-
yes, no. Rest in peace, Sid. Yes.
yeah,
yes,
him.
Definitely.
So I was just telling Lisa,
This guy.
that's the embodiment of work I want. A career like that, man, where he's been around he's been over 135 movies. He's 80 years old, but every genre remembers him from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I remember him from that movie. I remember him from that movie. Dude, this guy did movies, bro, that you cannot even play now because people get offended. Like he did a movie called The Big Birdcage, and then just, for real, bro, it is what it is. Big Birdcage, and in every cage, nothing but women with big boobs and nice bodies, bro, half naked there. And he was like a general, bro. Came in to save them and have sex with all of them.
Yeah, rest in
Baldy
peace,
style.
Sid. Rest in peace, Sid. Actually,
He's Armenian, bro. By the way, shout out to Armenia.
From Fresno.
Emilio Rivera just did just finished. What is it? Three from Hell, I think it is.
Yeah,
he
Three
just
from
fin-
Hell. We
Yeah,
just had
he
Pancho
just finished
Moller
that.
on last week or 2 weeks ago. He's in that too.
I'm looking forward to watching that. It was dope. It's just sad. This is his last movie. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to him, and much love to his family. Definitely.
So yeah, what your agent say, bro? We got to roll for Felipe and Mayans.
Man, that would be beautiful, bro. That would
Bro,
be
I'm
that
a
would be
mechanic,
beautiful.
bro, that gets killed at the end, bro. like I asked for the money for the motorcycles, and they take me out to the desert naked and kill me.
Nah, fuck that, bro. You be a Mayan, bro. We'd have you. We don't have
Yeah,
no
Mayans drive
clowns.
cars, bro.
We don't have no clowns.
You've drive the 3-wheel motorcycle.
Yeah, bro. What they call him, Willie, Big Willie.
Fuck yeah. That's my big wheelie right here, boy.
Yeah,
With
we
the-
all-
you got a little fucking power pole and shit.
I'm
You power
ready,
sliding
bro.
and shit.
Because I know I remember Mike DeStefano, the late Mike DeStefano. He there was a guy in Florida that needed a motorcycle, and then the guy was in a wheelchair, right? But he wanted to ride a motorcycle, and he knew a guy that was dying in New York who had a Harley Davidson that was built for a fucking wheelchair.
Oh wow.
So somehow Mike, I think, hooked him up, and then it was a wheelchair, like it was a motorcycle, but it was a wheelchair, and you could ride that motherfucker on the freeway like a normal car.
Wow, that's crazy. I never
Yeah.
heard
That's
of that.
badass.
That's awesome.
That's
so
badass.
He
he's
hooked
like
that guy's
this.
From the
dream
porch
So
to the
it's like-
highway.
Watch,
Yeah.
right now, whoever's listening, somebody's gonna fucking do that now.
Yeah,
Watch.
bro,
You're
you
gonna see
can
that
find
shit
it. You
next
gotta
week.
look
They're
it
gonna
up.
tag you.
This is just a custom one-off.
A custom made,
model.
yeah.
Wow.
And it's funny that he knew where it was.
Wow.
Over there, bro.
So
They
what,
talks.
were you a Mayan on Sons of Anarchy?
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
you
no.
joined it during.
There's if you were on Sons, so it's in the present 8 years later, and so like if you died in Sons, like you cannot be a part of Mayans.
Oh, so this is after.
Yeah,
Sons
so
of
this
Anarchy.
is
I always thought this
post.
was a prequel.
Oh,
No,
okay.
the prequel would be the first 9 or the first
Oh,
7,
okay.
however they.
So this
Wait,
is
wait, wait.
after. Sons
So
of
that would be
Anarchy.
about like Opie's dad and
Wait.
Jax's pops.
Yeah, Jack's
So
dad.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait.
So
it's
this
a different
Mayan
timeline.
Mayan show right now, it's
It's in
8
the
years
future.
later.
8 years at post Jack's death.
Wow,
yeah.
man, no wonder I stopped watching it. Eh?
confusing.
I came in there thinking that there was like
don't
8.
think
It
that's
was
why.
before everything.
Yeah.
So I was wondering why is Emilio still here all old?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
He should be young.
He's a wizard now.
Yeah. Well, you
Who
know
is
that's why.
way
That's,
after?
that's why. That's why Emilio in this. He's not Marcus Alvarez. He became El Padrino. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So he became the big dog.
Okay,
one of the
man.
Kings.
Glad you clarified that, bro. 'Cause I have no idea. Now I'm gonna go in there and watch it again.
Yes, sir. It's dope, bro. This season is unfucking believable. All our writers are Latinx. Some sort of pain they have come from, and it's unheard of. I mean, even our fucking cast, bro. Behind the camera, our camera grips, lighting, Latino, bro.
That's great.
That's beautiful. And I walked on to a few sets in my life, and not just the hood set, but the sets with lights, camera, action. And there's not too many Latinos, and they see me, and I come in as the cholo, right? I'm all fucking tank top, I'm all blasted, and it's always like they put their heads down, and I'm polite as hell. I'm very hospitable, you know what I mean? And so I can feel that that energy when they're nervous. So I'll make them, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? Make them smile, and then you leave them with that taste like. I'm not what you see on TV, like on the news. I used to be, but now this is who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
It's a beautiful thing.
Do you have to bring your own motorcycle? They provide it.
They provide our motorcycle. Yeah.
Do you know how to ride one?
I do know how to ride one.
You
Yeah.
have to learn on the show.
Yeah, I did. I knew how to ride. It's crazy. When I came home from prison, my son taught me how to ride a quad in the desert. And that was the first time I'd ever.
It was an
shipped.
ATC you
It was
stole?
an ATC, and then he rode on his 2-wheeler. No, it was crazy, right? He was 6, dude. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, that's the way his mother's family. They were
stole
very
at 9.
family.
I know.
Like they were family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They put us through Glendale. Harley gave us a class. It was a weekend class.
Oh, I saw everybody go into that.
And
They
it was a
shut
ch-
it all down for the.
Well, check this out. Well, on my way on a Sunday morning, I'm driving through fucking Glendale, and the Hudas pulled me over because I got fucked. Yeah. So he pulls me out of the car, And as soon as it comes up, I'm like, as soon as you run my name, you're going to get 664, 187. Look, I've been home from prison this long. I'm not that guy. I fucking tell him all this. He comes back up, gun drawn, get out of the fucking car. And I'm like, dude, I'm going right there. It's less than a block away. I'm on a motorcycle class. If I miss this shit, the CHP is not going to let me finish the class the last day. So our cast, his name is Rocco Vargas. He plays Gilly, right? Where he's an ex-CO. He's an ex-Army Ranger. So he's got juice with these cops, and they all fucking love him. So I called him before the cops made it to my door when they pulled me over, and I was like, hey, bro, get your ass over here because I know you. Nah, just, they'll let you go. I was like, dog, get over here. You don't know how they treat me. Sure enough, as that cop's pulling me out by gunpoint, he's running over, and the guy looks at him, bro, and he was like, Rocco Vargas? Like, I was like, it was fucking like, I was like, thank God. I was like, dog. And he was like, that guy's with me. He's on the mines. He's like, oh, he's telling the truth. He's like, yeah, we got to go around this. And the dude looks at him. He was like, I'll fucking let him go with nothing if you take a picture with me over there. I was fucking hurt. I was like,
California
piece
cops.
of shit, man. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
he was
Fuck
gonna
that
fuck
guy.
me and fucking, and I would have probably lost my. That would have been like one
yeah.
more thing in front of that. I would have self-sabotaged on accident, but because of my past.
That's
But
what he
Yeah,
does
man.
all day, dog.
yeah, it was a sad, and that's not to all law enforcement, but for that individual, it was kind of shady. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
fucked up.
It helped when you're on television, bro. I walked into
That's how they do it, bro.
Mexico and what came out of Mexico and United States was showing no ID.
Well, because they knew
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
Fuck,
that.
that's
the
kinda
guy was
hard,
all
bro.
excited. Hey, you're Felipe Esparza.
Come on, yo. Welcome to America.
That fool was like, "What's up, fool?"
Welcome to Mexico.
That officer's washing cars now.
Yeah,
Like, don't rat on
his
it.
ass on blast.
In Ensenada.
With little eyes.
Little Hans.
Little eyes. What's up, boo? How many movies you been in?
Oh, one movie. Actually, two. I'm sorry. I did Gridiron
I
Gang.
also thinking in my head 365.
Nah. I
So
wish.
you still starting in the game then?
Yeah, well, I got the break with Gridiron Gang, man. It was on accident with The Rock and
That's that
Exhibit.
football movie, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I walked in. I took about 8 guys from Homeboys. They came in with casting. Well, when I took them into the set, bro, these dudes are real gangsters. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't leave them up there fucking in Camp Kilpatrick because they would have fucking jacked somebody, right?
Yeah.
So I stayed on set. Well, because I was in shape and all blasted, after 3 weeks of doing background with these guys, they pulled me to the side and they were like, "Do you know what continuity is?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't know what continuity
airline.
is." Yeah, right? Continental
keeps
and
on
shit.
going, Holmes.
You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know
I
what that
still
is.
don't know how to say that word. Continuity.
How do you say it? Continuity.
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 And I was like, no, I don't. And
Continuity.
Dwayne Johnson was like, basically, you
Continuity.
stand out the most, and we have to either cut you or we have to introduce you to the audience. So I was like, what? So we'll tell you on
That's
Monday.
why I'm never in films, bro.
Yeah, they took
When
When I
You
came
two
back
you
Monday, I
noticeable
was
too.
Chavez, the heavily tattooed kid, bro. And I went from fucking,
Awesome.
I went from $50 a day to $5,000.
That's what I'm
Damn.
talking about.
That was fucking
That's good.
unbelievable. And when they put my foot in the
Double
door,
up.
that's when I was like, I can't fail. I can't
Now
fail.
we know
This
what
is
the
an
Rock is
opportunity.
cooking, dog.
Yeah, and Dwayne, I would say this: that motherfucker's a real humble, awesome man. I spent our first handshake. My whole back is blasted, and we're standing in line. And he taps me and he says, "Can I check your back out?" And I turn around and it's fucking Dwayne. And I was like, "If you shake my hand," and the look in his eye was out of respect. And we shook hands. And ever since then, it was just beautiful. Because you know that
You were-
motherfucker ain't got to be like that. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah.
He could be like, "Fuck you, fool."
You were in a Chicano.
I'm sorry.
You were in a muy Chicano.
No, I was not. I read for it, but I wasn't in El Chicano. No.
They got the guy who looks like you, bro.
Oh yeah, I think they did, bro. I
I
think
was
they
like,
did.
what the?
They did. They definitely did that.
They got it for less.
I should. Yeah, they did. They definitely
They
did.
kept
No,
hitting
'cause
him.
we were
You were-
shooting Mayans at the time.
Yeah.
And you know what? They won't let me go to fucking Canada, bro. I'm a 2-striker.
Yeah.
Like I've tried to get like big jobs. I've had to lose because of that.
There are a lot of homeboy people who can't. That's what Father Greg said when he was on the show.
Homeboy went with we had a guy here named Fabian.
Fabian Debora. Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, he grew up in I grew up in his neighborhood.
Fuck yeah.
The project. So that guy told her that Father Greg took him and a lot of little homies, and only Father Greg got in.
Yeah, they all
Yeah.
had to stay in New York, like Buffalo,
Yeah.
right, or
Yeah.
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, and it's true, and it's
That's
fucked
sad.
up too, especially when you're changing lives. I mean, you can't even get in there with a DUI, bro.
Yeah.
If you have 2 DUIs, or
DUIs
more,
and domestic
Yeah.
violence
Yeah,
is
they
really
fucking-
hard on
Yeah.
that.
and I have
Chris
I got
Brown
DUIs.
too. Chris Brown. They told him
Yeah.
and his 7 trailers to
He
go
had a
back to the
bunch of
United
trucks.
States.
He had 4
Wow.
sold out shows.
4 sold out shows.
Yeah.
He had a trailer full of merch
His
ready
a-
for sale.
yeah.
Not
His
that.
agent is the same as Felipe's.
Yeah.
He told us that they had to turn
Wow.
around. They were
See
coming
that-
through Detroit, right?
That's crazy.
So you
dude.
been in a lot of television shows?
I've been in a few television
Like
shows.
which ones?
Yeah. The first television show was
You
Dirt
were,
with Courtney Cox.
Were you on CSI
Oh,
Miami?
I got cast, but I didn't do the CSI.
No,
Miami,
he's not
though.
the guy
No.
on CSI.
No,
I'm gonna find that guy, bro.
That wasn't it. That was
Break his legs.
You're thinking of the
But,
guy. You're talking about the guy with the tattoos.
No,
up
no,
to his
no.
neck. Not that guy.
I got a ER, Cold Case, Criminal Minds, Shameless. I did SWAT. Now Mayans MC.
SWAT. You were there with Juice.
Yeah. Juice.
Hey, can I get some too, homie?
Let me get some juice.
Can I get out, homie, too?
But SWAT was dope. Hopefully they'll write me back into this season, man. Mike Gambala was the writer.
Oh, you were in the show SWAT.
The show
not
SWAT,
movie.
not the
Yeah.
movie. No,
Okay.
the show SWAT. But man, if I can get back in that, they want to make me a confidential informant, though. You know what I'm saying? But let's fucking do it, man. I'll do whatever it takes, man.
Are there roles you won't take?
I won't take it up the ass.
But like even in any type of scene, right, where there's an innuendo where he just took it up the ass.
Yeah, nah. I mean, you know what?
Hey,
that's a hard pass.
Hey,
that
check
they
it
were
out.
talking about it. Hey.
It'll be like this. You know, we could do it, but then the stunt doubles got to go in there and do the rest.
No,
You feel
not
me?
that part, but just say that there's a sexual innuendo where there was no
Even
performance
implying that you-
implying.
No,
like-
no. I do it all. I would do it all. I'm down.
No,
Like,
there's
this is-
there's nobody
physical scene.
There's nobody saying give me some chon chon or nothing like that. But
no,
like,
there's not a scene that I won't do that I won't embrace, man. I'm
You're an
I
actor.
made that commitment that I will take it all because I don't want to just be
me
tattoos
too.
and
But I wear
muscles.
thongs, dog. I don't care.
Fuck yeah, let's go. My ass is hairy as hell, but hey, I don't know how I look in a fucking thong, but let's go. Have to shave
Get a
that
little
shit.
wax.
Too, I put
Yeah,
I
little
put
wax,
a thong
bro.
on, man. It looked like a bunch of little spiders came out of my ass to hold the thong from coming out.
Fuck yeah.
What's up, fool? That's right, Bryce Hairway. You know what's going on. So, man, you're an actor. How do you prepare for a role? I mean, of course you're gonna play someone like you, but not everyone is like you. You know, you gotta bring something to the role too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Attitude or personality.
You bring in
Or-
real life the shit that we went through. You know, like for instance, the Mayans. You know what I mean? Like my character is Creeper. He's an ex-junkie. So I'm usually at about 195. Right now I'm like 172, bro. I lost almost 20-something pounds for this role. So when they do tap into my character, I can be that dope fiend on 10. I don't gotta lose the fucking weight. You know what I mean? So, and that was hard because I'm not used to, being that, but it's that dedication that you want. And being able to tap in with my past because of my sobriety now I'm in AA and I do the steps, I embrace that giving back. I'm able to tap into that pain. And then that shit doesn't take me out to drink or say fuck it.
Yeah.
Because then I can decompress with, a camarada. I call him and I say, hey, this is what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I got to get out this fucking mental, status. And then, you go back into just being Joey. But to be able to fucking go there, I want to bring that vulnerability. I don't want to just be that fucking cholo that shoots every motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. Like
you know what
21 Jump Street, the motherfuckers are wearing light blue, fucking light green bandanas.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad they don't do it no more like that, bro. They went to real thug-looking people.
No,
Yeah,
they went to the truth.
Remember
Well,
back in the day when they were whack? Remember that shit?
well, there was a lot.
Remember
They were afraid.
Remember when you
pissing
were
off the wrong people.
Yeah, when you were watching television, bro, and you were like watching 21 Jump Street, and they're like, wait a minute, man, nobody in my neighborhood wears light green bandanas.
But they also weren't
Orange.
using people who came from that background. This is something special that, like, Homeboy has this relationship with film industry, and so a lot of those people end up either on the crew or as
Ex-con
actors.
agency.
But because it's LA, I think there's a lot more of that crossover. But now there's like people being consultants on shows who have come from the same background or being actors on the shows, and even maybe an actor consultant who'd be like, it wouldn't happen this way. This isn't authentic. When you're on the set. Sometimes, I mean, have you ever run into like lines or situations in the script?
There's
where you go,
numerous situations because there's a lot of things that the higher powers to be, and I don't speak about them, but in the system that will come down on you because we are from Southern California. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line. So with all due respect to all walks of life, you try to stay away from those certain things, those certain truths. You want to be truthful, but you want to be truthful without disrespecting any cause or any type of establishment, if that makes sense. But like with Homeboys, like I was the first one to get that gig, and then pulling Richard Cabral was a great fucking friend of mine. I took him to Central Casting and got him his first fucking his headshots, and the next this motherfucker blows up. Met with JP and Fabian for Southland because they wanted real authentic paintings, so we got Fabian de Border to put a lot of the artwork for Southland's murals and do the murals and shit, and then that show blew up Richard Cabral, and then dude, fucking he just took off. He embraced the art so good, It was just fucking unbelievable. I became an alcoholic and fucking regressed. I got shot 4 times.
Yeah.
My dad died of pancreatic cancer, and I was just on a self-pity shit. You know what I mean? But then I stopped drinking. Actually, I say Cinco de Mayo 2015, but it was actually the 3rd. It was right after the Pacquiao fucking Mayweather fight. That was the last time I got drunk.
Me too.
No.
No, 2011.
2010.
2010.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
actually 2009. Yeah.
Late 2009.
Yeah, late October 2009.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
Man, there was another. I have a.
10
How long
years,
you been
babe.
involved with homeboy industry?
Since 2003.
Okay, because I have a lot of homeboy that like they worked over the years in movies. Like one guy, he passed away already. He died. He got killed. Timothy Record. He worked with that lady that was the producer of the Forrest Gump movie, and that was her little assistant. And he was also in Forrest Gump. And I have another friend.
It's one of my favorite movies.
They call him Green, and he's from Clarence Street. And that guy is like he works on those cop shows on ABC. He's like a technical person all the time.
Consultant,
yeah.
I think.
Consultant, yeah. He's working all those shows. Like he makes sure, like when they do a scene, make sure it looks actual.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. There's another dude, Mike Beltran from me. He's from East LA, but he was a LA sheriff. He's on Mayans now. He's the what is he? Bellator referee as well. He's an awesome motherfucker. He's a real dope from Boyle Heights, and from East LA area. There's a lot of guys that we got in the Mayans. Hector Rodrigo, who's from right there. What is it? Hazard. So the
Yeah.
Hazard Projects. He's one of the main guys at Homeboy Industries. We got him into the Mayans. Marcos is in the Mayans. There's a lot of brothers from Homeboys that are background in the Mayans. Bro, they fucking fit it perfect.
How about that one dude that he came on in that movie Apocalipto?
You're talking about
Rudy.
Raul, yeah.
No, Rudy.
Raul Trujillo?
No, not that.
Rudy Youngblood.
No, he's in the
not that guy.
Mayans.
Oh, that guy. Oh.
Well, actually, that guy was chasing Rudy in the
right,
Apocalipto.
Raul.
Yeah,
okay,
Raul.
But the main guy,
Raul.
Apocalipto, the main guy that was like his son got hit in the eye. The main guy from Apocalipto, he played in the Mayans.
Raul, yeah.
As
He's
soon
right
as
now
I
in-
saw him, I said, "Wait a minute, I know this guy."
Yeah, Raul's a very spiritual
He
man.
does a lot of dances too, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And
the
he's very
real
built,
deal.
right? He's
Yeah.
the shit.
He's the shit, bro. He's
I'd
the
like to
shit
have him
inside.
on.
He's the shit inside. Yeah, no, I'll let him know, brother.
We love
when
that
we
dude.
rapped, he actually went. He ended up going to. Right now he's in Blythe. No, Palm Springs. So he's doing he got a new movie with was it Jason Gamboa? Just a beautiful job right now, man. That dude is working, but I cling to him in a sense because of his spirituality, because that's just where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in. If you're into that negative shit, bro, like I can't be around it. You know what I'm saying? Like I shift myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not me. Like I can't let that energy take me because I'm self-destructive.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like
I
a
fuck
trigger,
shit up,
right?
bro. Yeah, big time. You know what I mean? Like I can't let that happen to me. Like I'm a fucking idiot. You know, bottom line, I am, and I can't let that become in the present. You know?
What's up, fool? So growing up, man, you love the Warriors, huh?
Dude, yeah, and I want them to fucking make the Warriors fucking
Why
remake,
not?
bro?
How
Cholo
about-
style,
bro, I've been-
homeboy, fucking
bro,
based on LA.
All
that'd be
bro,
dope.
all you
That'd be
gotta
dope.
do is
Those
bro.
Warriors?
People can always think about how would it be for them to get out the neighborhood when there's lift and all that. First of all, bro,
There's live.
if fucking 50,000 gangbangers wants to go after one gang, we'll find a way to fucking stop that gang from moving. We'll
yeah.
fucking block off the freeways.
Everything, bro.
Start a fire in the freeways. We'll make sure that food does not make it from Echo Park to the valley.
Especially with everything fucking live
Yeah.
right now. I mean, you know what I mean? You knock that shit
It'll be
down quick.
badass, bro.
That'd
You have fucking Chuy Gomez
Yeah.
from San Francisco
Dude.
doing the radio. Hey, Batos. Hey, boppers. We have our friends here from Coney Island, and I do mean the Warriors.
The Warriors.
There's a little song for them. Nowhere to run. Because that lady, that woman in that movie, The Warriors, she pretty much giving you the play-by-play of what's going down in the
She's
streets.
the Greek chorus kind
Yeah.
of.
So you'll have
Yeah.
fucking Roxanne Shante, bro, from Sirius,
Jeez.
Wow.
telling everybody where to go.
Oh my
I
god.
ain't heard that
What's
name
your
in
Insta?
years.
She has her own show, bro. You
I haven't
gotta
heard that.
get on her
That's-
show.
Roxanne.
She's on Channel 43
Serious.
on
yeah.
Sirius.
Is that the same one? Roxanne.
Yes.
Roxanne.
The woman.
I want to
Yeah.
be your man.
I
Yeah.
wanna be
Are you-
you, yeah.
Yeah,
I used to
she-
love that. She has a breakdance.
She has her own show on Sirius. Dude, I saw her. I was like, oh my god, that's fucking Roxanne.
I would have
Shante.
died if I saw her.
I saw
was in the
her-
car,
That's
I
how I
didn't
would
even
feel
know.
about Sade. If I was to see Sade, I'd be like, oh my fucking.
You and
goodness.
Keith Manning.
Roxanne is so cool though, man.
$500
She's
a
got
ticket
she's
from
got
the nose.
She's cool.
She's got a show. It's like 1 to 3 or something like that,
On,
and on Rock the Bells Radio on XM. XM, and it's a great show.
Yes,
and,
she is.
And she's like, she sticks to her script and does a couple little sketches and stuff, and then she plays music. But she's in LA right now interviewing all sorts of LA rappers.
I'm gonna have to re-up my fucking XM radio because
Yeah,
I just bought a new car. You know, they give you the 90-day shit, and I was listening to all that shit, and then it fucking cut out of me because I didn't.
But she talks about the
subscribe
old
it.
rap game,
Yeah,
old promoters,
how to
like
fix
all the
yourself up.
Yeah, she does a little bit of self-help stuff.
She had Bill
and-
Bally. She had Bill Bally me on last night.
He's making a comeback. I heard, right?
And they were talking about when you come to LA, it's not like hanging out in Fresno or hanging out in Florida. You really gotta look nice all the time if you're gonna go out. And then she was telling people advice on how to, ladies, you gotta clean your feet.
She said you gotta put like Vaseline on.
So ladies, if you have a little
Have the
corn,
crack.
you
If
can't
you
have
have a
no
corn.
shiny ass corn, man. You gotta put some lotion on that
Yeah, she said
motherfucker,
you
man.
can't have a corn on your toe looking like a pearl.
Look like a fucking
She said you gotta put some makeup on that shit. Make it.
Cut that foot off.
cut that motherfucker.
What's up, fool? Upcoming shows. I'm coming to El Paso Friday, September 27th. That's this week at the Plaza Theater, Corpus Christi, Texas. The following day, September 28th, Selena Auditorium, Los Angeles, California, October 4th. That's next Friday, Microsoft Theater. Also, Winter Haven, California. The following day, I'm coming to Yuma area, October 5th. I check flights. I check everything. Looks like I'm driving there. I'm going to be at Catch-On Casino.
Catch on.
Riverside, California. Spanish show, October 8th at Live Arts Center with Rodrigo Torres. And if you come down, man, they serve beer and chips. St. Paul, Minnesota, October 11th at the Ordway Center. Silmar, California, October 15th. That'll be a Spanish show at Casa Torres. These shows right here, man, at Casa Torres are amazing. We have a full-on Spanish show, amazing food. The tortillas are nothing to brag about, but I'm going to brag about them because they're good, man.
Nothing to
And
brag.
the next day,
That doesn't make us sound very good.
It makes you want them more.
Makes you want 'em, yeah. Fuck yeah.
you ever have your mom make tortillas, and then like you get them and you got to cook it again and make it softer? These are those tortillas, man. They get better once you cook them again.
Come back to life.
They serve and then the beans are good, and they have a lot of. Most of their tacos are like hard shell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Casa Torres?
Except for I got the shrimp ones and they were soft tacos.
I don't know. I didn't get any tacos.
And
so.
then
Lisa, you and I went to go eat enchiladas and lobster. It was all right, but Rodrigo wants to know where it is.
You didn't announce San Antonio, October 26th, did you?
October 26th,
At Tobin Center. Okay.
Tobin Center.
What are you talking about? Lobster?
Remember the lobster enchilada that Edward told us to go get?
Oh, that's at Casa Vega in the valley.
In the valley.
In the valley.
Are those
They
shrimp?
actually mention it in. That's where Brad Pitt and Leonardo go when Sharon Tate
Yeah.
and the others go to
in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
El Coyote. Yeah, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, they go to Casa Vega and you get the lobster quesadillas. I don't eat those anymore, but they were delicious.
But we were there,
Right,
babe.
that
They
sounds
were
fun.
all right. To the truth.
Yeah. Oh, they were good.
I don't remember.
They were good.
Yeah, he said they were okay.
You're
were
coming to
good.
San Diego too, right?
Eddie,
Yeah.
Eddie
The
eats
second
there all the
Humphrey-
time. Eddie.
Humphrey by the
yeah.
bay.
Because last time I seen you was a little fucking venue in downtown, probably like 2013, I think it was.
Oh, Jimmy. I mean the Downtown Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Right?
Damn,
Yeah.
back in the days.
Long-
Yeah,
That
no, it
doesn't
was.
even
I was
exist
happy
anymore.
to fucking see you, bro. I was like, fuck yeah, because it was the first time I had seen you at Boyle Heights. I
Yeah.
was like, hell yeah, you're in San Diego. That's when I
Hell
was.
yeah.
My dad had just died. I was like, dude, I gotta fucking see this.
Hell
man.
yeah.
But now that you're gonna be at Humphreys, I want to go to that, bro.
For sure, man.
definitely gonna
What's
see
your
you there.
Instagram? People get a hold of you.
Joseph Raymond Lucero at Instagram.com. Or
But
whatever
they're
the fuck it is.
they're underscores.
Yeah,
in
it's
between,
Joseph
right?
underscore Raymond underscore Lucero. at
Man,
Instagram.
Mayans is hot, man. Maya, that show on Mayans and the show Snowfall are my favorite shows.
Dope. Rest in peace,
but-
John. Rest in peace, John, man. John
Yeah.
Singleton, man.
I have now.
You know, I
He directed the last episode, the last season, by the way, which
Mm-hmm.
is a pretty hot season.
I got cast in the first time for Oso in the first because I was swole.
Yeah.
In
Also,
the first one, but they recast it 3 times.
Yeah, he's
Also
a
look like-
giant.
also
He's a
look like
big
me
guy.
now.
Yeah, the only one that stayed was Emily Rio. She was the only one that actually fucking made it through every single cast from what I
She was in
understand.
She's the sister.
she was in
of the
Breaking
two-
Bad.
of
Yeah,
the-
she
the
and she
brother
was
sister.
dope, dude. You know, I hope she pulls back into her little breakdown, but you know, I wish her the best. You know,
Who?
Rios.
The girl from Breaking Bad?
No,
No, from Snowfall.
Snowfall.
What happened?
No, you talking about the cop or the girl?
No, the girl.
No,
The girl.
The sister.
The curly hair,
the
right?
young, the young girl, Oso's girl.
Yeah.
But she was in Breaking Bad.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, she's the girlfriend of
Yeah.
Jesse. Oh, I didn't know that.
She went to my high school. I know that chick.
Oh.
What's her name?
Rhea something.
Call her, though.
Yeah, she went to
Emily Rios.
Yeah.
Caller.
I did a show with her. I did the closer with
What's
her
wrong with
because
her?
I was I think she has a little substance issue, man. She fell off, man. But I say that it's none of my business in that sense. But I give her I wish her the best. You know?
One day at a
Anybody
time.
that struggles, one day at a time, man. You know, it's a deadly. You know, we only live
She's very
once.
successful, by the way. She's been in the
she's-
game for a while. I know.
She's dope.
I know that Breaking Bad was not her first stuff because I know she was also a child actress.
Yeah,
Quinceañera.
I didn't know that. Yeah, quinceañera. So
There you go.
we
Boom.
did,
Good
we
one,
did
girl.
the closer,
But
and they thought I was the one that killed Raymond on the closer's brother, but she played a fucking dope ass part in that. And that's where we had connected. You know what I mean? But I thought she was dope, dude. And then she was booking shit left and right. But then I seen a lot of weight gain, and you just see the difference in somebody, and you know what I mean? Because I've lived that life, so. You know, but you don't judge. You just wish that you find that peace within yourself or somebody to help you. Because, you see somebody make it from where we come from, and you want them to fucking make it. But sometimes success is so fucking scary, we self-sabotage, bro. You know what I mean? Because they told us for so long we ain't going to be shit. We ain't shit.
Oh, yeah.
So in the back of our minds,
I
sometimes we
feel
feel shit.
Yeah,
Well, we've talked about this
people
before.
especially like people like you said, you're self-destructive person, and then like when you know only about bad news, you expect bad news.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You don't know how to deal with good
I
news.
remember like supposed to be happy for something, and then everybody's all happy for me, and then I go behind backstage and go.
No,
I start crying by myself,
But
bro.
like, you
'Cause
don't know how to handle
I don't know how
it.
to handle it, bro. I'm used to everybody saying "fuck off." So I go to the back and I do my little crying, bro. So I won't have to go use drugs because I want to feel the way they feel about me, about myself.
You don't feel it.
So I feel if I bust a little crack on the side, somebody will tell me some shit, then I feel better about myself.
Bro, thank you for that.
Oh.
Thank you for
Right?
that. No, dude, I'm a fucking... all I do is cry.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I haven't seen my kids in 2 weeks. Like when I FaceTime them, I cry because I fucking miss them. You know what I mean? And I'm just there in San Diego, but we just finished up the season, and I'm doing everything great. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing everything right, but in my heart, I've abandoned them again. I've left them. I've gone to prison. You know what I mean? Anytime away from that, it comes to me. Or when they said, "Fuck, you did a great job, Joseph. You're fucking.
Oh,
you
man,
bring the
hurts.
truth to this fucking thing." And I don't know how to fucking like respond. I say thank you very much, but inside I just cry and I say, "God, don't let me fuck this up."
Oh, man.
It didn't make me cry right now,
I can
bro.
feel
I don't
it
want
right
to fuck
now.
it up. I don't want to fuck it up,
I feel it right
bro.
now. That's why, man. For me, I could watch someone break their heart in a love movie, and everybody's crying because they broke his heart, and I'm the only one not crying because I don't know what's that like to have your heart broken like that.
Well, because you've never given your heart away completely.
but
like that.
but when I see a father and son moment, I'm bawling, dog. Like, I'm fucking crying, dog. Or a little puppy dying because his dad died. Like with fucking remember Austin Powers?
Yeah, which one?
The one with Dr. Evil.
Yeah. But
Part two, right?
Okay.
Part two.
Yeah.
Was Go member when his dad, he's right there. They're talking.
daddy issues, that's something.
Daddy issues, right? And he fucking he goes he got him those laser sharks.
Yeah.
You got that for me?
Lasers.
And the with lasers. and he's like, and you could tell like Dr. Evil breaking down like. And he
He's
goes,
so happy
I love you, Dad. And he goes,
I was
that
sitting,
scene gets to me every time.
dude.
bro.
I was sitting in fucking prison. It was 2002, and I watched John Q, and I fucking bawled from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, with that little boy just wants to be like his favorite fucking bodybuilder, and just. I was like, dude, I thought Denzel should have won a fucking an award on. Dude, he'd take. That's me, and nothing happening to my babies. Because I promised myself I would never do to my children the way that I was done.
Yeah.
And I had already done that cycle by going to prison, but I made that conscious decision that I would never come back. And that's the path that I've been on now. You know, like I push change as possible. Like they call me hashtag king because I hashtag the shit out of that. But that's change is possible for any of
Yeah,
us,
man.
whether it's fucking weight loss or it's fucking stopping drugs or stop gangbanging or a different job.
Getting bad haircuts.
Getting bad haircuts, homie, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking great
Look at
hair.
him,
You
look
know
a fucking
G.I. Jane over
mess.
here.
what I mean? Like, but, you know, change is possible for anybody. And like, my life is dedicated now just to giving back because I can never make enough amends for the shit that I've done and the pain that I've caused people, you know?
That's why I feel sometimes too, man. Like, you know, like my greatest success is see people happy by watching me. Like they
Yeah.
see me and go, you know what? That fat ass fool could do it. I could do it. And I get that, bro. Like when I was in a commercial, a Spanish one. I was for I was like the spokesman for Honda Fit.
Yeah.
You know, and I had just won like last comic standing, but I was like dirty like 3 years ago. But that just watching me and my character on a commercial, I see a lot of paisas, bro. They asked me, hey, ¿Cómo le ganaste la televisión? How'd you get in television? I just went to apply like everybody else. ¿Dónde? Yo también quiero.
Yeah.
But see,
yeah.
I give them thoughts. There are people that saw me and right away it rings.
give
They
them
think
hope.
you're- they
I
think you're
wanna
just
do
a
that
regular
now.
Give them
guy.
hope. You
yeah.
And they're
inspire.
like- and
yeah,
the-
no, you inspire.
And they're like in
bro.
their 40s, and I tell them, bro, it's not too late, bro.
Never too late,
Never
bro.
too late.
Never too
Get
late.
yourself an acting class and hang around with people who are doing it already.
Dude, it was when I seen you. You know, the last comic standing when you were moving, bro. We didn't even know each other, and I was so fucking like I could cry for you. Like,
Hell
I
yeah.
was so fucking happy because the connection we had was Homeboy Industries in Boyle
Yeah.
Heights, and I'm not from Boyle Heights. I'm from San Diego, but it's so much love and respect for Father Greg and what he's done for me. Like I'm a very loyal motherfucker, like it was for the hood.
Yeah.
Like that's how I am now with life and trying to give back. You know what I'm saying? And I always felt the connection with you. That's why when I got my inbox, people were like,
Yeah,
"Dude,
man.
I want to come to the fucking pub." I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't be more gracious.
For real, man. Like when I was on Last Comic Standing, 2010, like they were asking other comedians, "What are you gonna do with that money if you win?" I'm gonna buy a house. I'm gonna buy a car. I'm gonna pay my bills. Me, bro, I didn't know what to do with that money because you know I'm like you, bro, and everybody listening out there, you could relate to this. When all your money has ever went for drugs, you don't know what to buy.
You don't know what to buy.
Yeah.
You don't know what to buy. It's like you're 12. It's like you're 12 years old again.
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna buy me a big ass ice cream right now. So I just eat a big ass ice cream. So I said I was gonna donate some of the money to Homeboy Industry because they had my back. You know what's so great about that? When I told them that, they put Homeboy Industry on NBC, and they were going through money troubles. They were going through money troubles before I won. Cause me and Rodrigo, we did a one-nighter at downtown LA, and we gave all the money to Homeboy Industry. It wasn't a lot, bro, but it was
Fuck
like
yeah.
it was 2,500.
Yeah, something
Fuck
like
yeah.
that.
It was 2,500 cash
fucking
out of
cash,
nowhere,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
And Rodrigo came in like a
So that's
soldier
a
with his own equipment.
that's a month paying for a part timer not to be in the hood
Yes.
gangbanging, bro. That's
Everything
fucking
helps.
love, bro.
So
You
we
saved
gave him
your
the
fucking
whole
life.
With nobody. We didn't call them no newspapers. We didn't tell nobody. It was just we did it ourselves. And then we didn't even invite Father Greg. And then after the next day, so Lisa took the check, gave it to him.
Fuck yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
And then when I
Wow,
won,
that's beautiful.
And then when I won, they saw Father Greg's thing, and then the people who actually donate money remember that, oh, I forgot to donate this year. So they started donating more money coming in.
And then
kept
we
it.
donated some.
And we
from-
donated money.
And we still donate every year now.
Yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
Yeah, so that's interesting though. I don't want to keep
Yes.
too long. We got to go, but you said when like some people get intimidated, right, on the set if they haven't run into people who look like you or maybe some of the people in the Mayans, and you say, well, I'm not that kind of person, or I used to be, you know, I'm not anymore. So when you look back on your childhood or when you were gangbanging and stuff, do you feel like you still were you're this person inside
Yes.
that person back in the day? Like,
Yes.
because you still had thoughts and feelings like maybe this isn't right, or maybe there's a better life out there for me. Did you have those ideas and those hopes and dreams, or was it just numbness and kind of a cloud over you during that time?
There was definitely a cloud. There was numbness at times, but I always had them. My grandma used to, you know, and my mother, she'd been strung out as sick as it sounds. She would tell me they love me. My father would tell me he loved me. He'd be making tranzas, you know what I mean? Like I'd be watching for the license plate back then for the undercovers, and I was little on a skateboard running through the Golden Hills, so I knew when they were coming to raid the pad. But I always knew in my heart, because I was hit by a car twice before I was 4. So they would always
Damn.
tell me, you're here for a reason. I was like,
frogger.
whatever, motherfucker. If I was here for a reason, we wouldn't be in the hood. But a part of my heart always knew I would be something. I
Hell
just
yeah.
didn't know what. And I swear on God, dude, that gave me, it kept me like alive. Like I should have went insane. when I was one of the first 100 on the 186, 22A, 22B, which is the gang enhancement law in 97. And I was a 2-striker then. It was doubled up 44 years to 88 to life I was supposed to face. For attempted murder I didn't commit, but they don't give a fuck because you're guilty by association.
Yeah.
So after 2 years of fighting in the county jail, I ended up getting 8 years with 85%. And I say all that to say that when you're fighting life in prison, people don't realize, you talk about mental health, you know, that fucks you. You're scared. You don't have there's no end result. You're in limbo. And then you got the politics and the shit that's inside there that you have to, you know what I'm saying, jump when it jumps. Right? And I represented that time at that time. So I never lost hope of getting out because I really wanted to be successful, but I didn't know what success was. I wanted happiness, but I didn't know what it really was. I just knew it wasn't the shit that I was living in.
Yeah.
But I didn't have enough fucking balls
That is crazy.
to stand up. I found balls to stand up when my son was born. When my son was born, I was already facing life. But when my son was born, that's when I said to myself, I'm stepping away. And I stepped away from the homies, and a lot of them got mad. But I don't give a fuck because I'm a father. You know what I mean? And that's all I want to be as a father and somebody that gives back to this world and because makes it as better as I possibly can because I've fucked it up on my own enough. You know what I mean? And, man, being a father just gives me life, man. I wake up every day and first thing I do is talk to my babies. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes me, man. You know what I mean? When I want to say fucking people get me mad, I think about my kids, or I pulled up the picture of my kids, you know, like this. I got to bring my daughter, my youngest daughter, to Toy Story 4, you know. She dressed up as fucking Jessie. You know what I mean? And my son to like these are things that I'm able to instill these visions and plant these seeds. Like their mother's beautiful and great as well. And she never left them. She fucking stood. She was my homegirl, Flaca.
Yeah.
And she stood to the plate. Now she's an optician. She's the best mother I know. I was the one who abandoned her and went to prison and came back and had to make my amends and be the man that I am now. And I'm still fucking it up, but I don't give up. And it is one day at a time. And it is beautiful.
Because I'm sure you knew other guys that you were hanging out with back then, and they're not all cholos are the same. You know, they've got dynamics. They've got different personalities. You've got different experiences and knowledge. So I'm sure you ran into others who you were like, that guy could make it if he just wasn't here.
Oh,
like this guy
yeah.
could be X, Y, and Z, or this
could
guy
be a stuntman.
Like they all have, like you loved
There's
movies,
a lot of them.
right? Like
Yeah.
you escaped in movies, and these other people escaped. Maybe somebody liked to read, but that's not something that you do in the gang,
draw.
you know, or draw.
No,
or,
there was a lot of
you know
draws.
what I mean?
Like recently on the Mayans, I bring my homeboy Grumpy Falomas, Arturo Sesma. I grew up with him. Another guy, Arthur Serrano from East San Diego. They just started a program, Youth Empowerment, and these dudes were somebody. You know what I mean? They put a lot of work in the game, did a lot of time, and now they're giving back to their communities. And I'm trying to reconnect with them and bring them into Hollywood because they're always asking me, get me on. Well, it's the same thing. Well, here, let's go to Central Casting, let's put you on, and then you do the rest. Like, you have to do some of it. I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, you inspire others. They probably wanted to buy that fucking car you were selling too. I mean, not just be on TV. Well, that's a beautiful thing, but that's humbling to know the power that you have by changing your life for the better when the others in the same predicament that you grew up with, and then they want that, and then they see that fucking hope. That's what life's about for me right now.
Yeah, man. What's up, fool? Johnny Rocket, man. What you got?
Tonight I'm at Mayo's Hot Dogs in Pasadena at 8.
And
Free hot dogs?
And you're with us on El Paso,
Oh, yeah, I'm with
right?
you in El Paso and Corpus Christi. Friday,
right.
Saturday. Hell yeah.
Rodrigo?
Let's go.
Yeah, October 16th, we got a new show cracking in Boyle Heights called La Cura at the Paramount. No, it's English comedy show. I'll be hosting it right there, so come out. Check my Instagram for details, social media. Rodrigo
Wait, you're at the
Jr.
Paramount in Boyle Heights, the brand new one?
Yeah, the brand new one.
Nice.
That's the
dope.
place where we were going to try to shoot the Spanish special, but
It's nice, bro.
Guy priced
Cher and
himself out.
Sonny and Cher used to own it back in the day, too.
Has a
That
lot
place
of
went through a lot of
history.
history, bro, right there.
What a history, man.
I'm glad they opened
Sonny
it
and Cher
up.
used to live upstairs.
Yeah.
In that building. Yeah.
What up, fool? Lisa, where you going to be at?
I'm going
Making
to be
sopes.
messing with the dogs this weekend and working.
You have new projects coming up?
No new projects coming up right now besides season 2, man. We got the rest of season 2. Last night was episode 4, so we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Watch for Creeper, baby. Let's go.
What's up, fool? And you're in the best podcast out there, bro. to
Yes, sir.
promote.
Mayans FX, right?
Yes.
Mayans FX, yeah, 10 p.m. Tuesday nights, baby.
You have to have that tunnel that goes through Mexico?
Yes, we do. And I'm smuggling shit as we speak.
That shit kills me, bro. Like, Cause that's like, how do you know?
Well, in the first one, you remember that's when I got shot. They took me to fucking Mexico.
Yeah, I remember.
And they were
man.
trying to give me a fucking sex change because I don't speak Spanish. So
Yeah,
motherfuckers are talking
that show
Spanish.
hilarious,
I
dog.
missed that
That show
part.
hilarious. Because
think
then
I saw
that
one.
big homie, he went through that tunnel, went into somebody's porch.
Yeah. That's Gilly. That's
Gilly.
the one that got me out of the fucking car. He's an ex-cop.
Yeah.
Like he's an ex-fucking ranger and shit. He has
Yeah.
the juice.
Gilly was at the parade too.
Gilly
Wasn't he?
was.
East LA.
At the East LA parade, right?
I'm not sure if Gilly was there. I know that Richard Cabral was there. Emilio was there.
It's a big
Hank Loza, that he plays Hank.
that's
That's
probably
Frankie Delgado.
That's probably what that was Gilly.
Did
Yeah.
you see Emilio this time? Because I didn't see him.
No, they didn't see Emilio at
Emilio
the,
may
He was
not have
ahead.
been there. You know what? Because Emilio's not riding right now.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
He's just chilling.
What's up, fool? What's your Instagram, Johnny?
Oh, at Roque Johnny, ROQUE Johnny, Instagram.
All right, man. Thank you very much, man. for
Thank you
being an
very much.
awesome
All you
guest.
guys.
Shining, brother.
Thank you very much.
Joseph
Very
Lucero.
nice to meet you.
Thank you.
We did it.